Okay. Oh, wait. Shit. Forgot to connect my tablet. Give me a second. Alright. Hopefully that will work now. Okay. Oops. Alright. Oh, I should delete this. Okay. Alright, that should work now. I shouldn't have too many issues with it. Is this really what my life has become? No comment. Okay, cool. Not gonna question why. Please don't question why I'm streaming at 4 a.m. I may be bored. Anyways, so we're going to be drawing Fumi's little character today. By today, I mean, like, I don't know what day it is anymore because it's like, time isn't real, y'all. Like, time is like an illusion, and I feel like we should all know that. But yes. I might only finish the liner for today just because I don't know if I want to stay up until like 6 a.m. But we shall see. We shall see. Bro, I'm actually like so fucking bad at like drawing like braids. Actually, I'm just bad at doing line art, generally speaking, but fuck. Why does it always do that? Why will you never... Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, it's like Photoshop. Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes more sense. Anyways. I actually want to try out some of the brushes on Clip Studio just to see if I can like draw ruffles and stuff faster. But I'll try that when we're working on this. Also, I need somebody to like make like a... I'm like looking for like those like outline pens that like, you know how you can like draw one stroke and then draw another one over it and it doesn't like overlap and stuff. I don't know how people make them and I like need one. Because it takes me so long to draw like hair sometimes because I just have no idea how it's supposed to look, and I feel like those would be very helpful. Well, I mean, like, I know how to draw hair, but you know what I mean, right? Cool. Anyways. Yeah, I definitely drew the hands way too big. Hold on. See, proportions. Not used to drawing on my computer yet, so the proportions will look a little off when I draw stuff. But hopefully that'll be fixed soon. The more I get used to this. I would have streamed this tomorrow, but, honestly, time is an illusion at this point. Later, I guess. But I decided against it, mainly because, I have to, like, organize a zine tomorrow. Like, I need to, like, lay out all my stuff. So I need to go to class with, like, a printable kind of file. So I want to kind of, like, I need to finish this anyways. So I'm like, I might as well just, like, finish on stream instead. But yeah. Like, today. But then I got distracted earlier by everything in my life. I'm kidding, there's not much going on. But yeah. Is the cat annoying? I feel like the cat might be a little annoying. Oopsies, my bad, guys. Should I tell the cat to shut up? Okay, let's make the cat shut up. Okay. Hush, cat. Okay, the cat is freed. We are free from cat. Alright. Anyways. Dun, 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 dun. I'm really bad at line art. Dun. Okay, let's do the arm like this. I stream way too much for someone who is not supposed to have enough time for this. And yet here I am anyways. I was drawing earlier today in class as well. Oopsies, I don't know how the hell did I turn on spotlight search? No comment. I was also drawing earlier today in class. But I don't know. I was drawing like, so I have this sometimes when I'm bored, I put like male characters from like fandoms I'm in into Lolita dresses because I think it looks cute. So I was doing that earlier today with Kim Dukja from Ominous Reader's Viewpoint. I mean, it turned out like nice, I think, in my opinion at least. But also then I started questioning my sanity because like what is wrong with me? And then I realized that I actually had like stuff to do in my life, which I was definitely ignoring, and instead I just took a nap for 5 hours earlier today. So I'm not really tired right now, but I know like I should go to sleep. But like, you know, sleep is an illusion and all that, right? So yeah. That's how my day's going, and I literally live in like a different, like mentally I'm like, in terms of sleep schedule, I'm pretty much just like in another time zone. Like there's EST got nothing on me. Live, laugh, Eastern Standard Time, I guess. But yeah, I will say yapping into the air is very fun. Okay, what can I talk about? Alright. Let's do a great amount of what did I do today? In the sense that I was awake. Not much of today. So after like last stream, I just like went to sleep for like an hour because I had to like, my class was at 9 a.m. but I also had to like go to the school to like print my what's it called? My photos, for class, since the 9 a.m. class was the one that required, like, the photos, so I was like, okay, well, now I have to go to class earlier, like, well, to my school earlier, because God forbid I have a printer at home, right, or in my apartment, so I woke up at, like, I don't know, like, 7, 8, something like that, probably more like 7. Anyways, well, actually, did I have 1 hour of sleep or 2 hours? I don't know. But, yeah, and then I went to my school, which is about like 20 minutes ish away from where I live. So it's not like far. It's just I don't like waking up in the morning. Well, I don't mind being awake in the morning, but I like don't like waking up in the morning. You know what I mean? So anyways, so I had to go to that class, and then we had a guest speaker. He was speaking about photography and stuff. It was interesting. I just felt like it went on a little too long, in my personal opinion. But then again, I'm not particularly interested in photography, so that might be a reason for my disinterest. Anyways, so then after that, we had like the thing where we had to like show our books and stuff, or like our designs and stuff. And I probably need to edit it for next week or something. I'm already done my other project for that class, thankfully. Oh god, these sausage fingers. Oh god, I make strange design choices. Is that better? I feel like that's better. Anyways, and then when I got back to my, I took, hold on. Yes, all the art. Oh, do you want to like see the whole thing? Here, this is what it looks like. I'm doing the line art right now, so I have to be like really close in. But yeah, this is what's happening at the moment. Anyways, I was just yapping about my day, which was very uneventful because I'm very not conscious during the day. Anyways, and then I had okay, I was actually planning to like sleep for like 6 hours when I got back to my dorm, or my it's going good. I was planning to like sleep for like 6 hours instead of 5 when I got back to my like apartment, but I started reading a manhwa, and then I got really distracted because I was like, oh, this is very interesting. I was kind of locked in on the plot, and then I was like, oh shit, I should actually probably take a nap because I will actually be like dead in my next class if I don't take a nap. Does it count as a nap if it's like 5 hours of sleep? No comment. But anyways, so I took that nap, and then I woke up briefly when my alarm went off, and then I was like, nah, this is, I think I was like, oh, I'll just like sleep for like a couple more minutes, and then my roommate knocked on my door being like, hey girly, it's like 6:30, do you wanna go to your class? I'm like, oh shit, yeah, right, my class exists. So I went to class, and it was my graphic novels class. It was fun. I definitely did end up reading the rest of the manhwa during class, because yaoi's time stops for no one. But yeah, and then I went back to my apartment, and I was like, oh, like I should do my homework for tomorrow. I only have one class tomorrow, which is French. But then I think I just procrastinated like way too much. I did finish it in the end. It was basically I just had to conjugate some verbs into like conditional, and then I had to what's it called, just read an article. But like I totally like took way too long on that. Like it took me like 3 hours to do it because I was just not doing it. But yeah, anyways, yeah 6:30 p.m. I have on Wednesdays I have, or I guess today, right now it's Thursdays for me. But on Wednesdays I have a 9 a.m. to 11:40 class, and then afterwards my next class is at 7 p.m. to 9:40 p.m. So I have like a night class pretty much. Anyways, so that was fun, I guess. And then I also like died over ramen. I got the burdak ramen, like you know the really spicy one. Why did I do that to myself? Because I didn't want to cook properly, and that's what I got for it. By what I got for it, I mean suffering. I was suffering. That fucking ramen was way too spicy. Anyways, I'm not even in school all day though. Like I literally like go back to my like my apartment in between that time, right? Um, I'm not real. Yeah. Anyways, I died. I'm magically appearing in front of you guys, actually. Anyways, 11:30 to 4. I wish, dude. I wish. Um, but my classes are pretty long in terms of time. But like, it's fun. Tomorrow I only have like a pretty much like an hour 15-ish minute class. So I think I should be good. But I do have that one class like 2 times a week, so in the end it ends up like being like 3 hours anyways. Or like 2.5 hours for class anyways. But yeah, so that's fun. But I need to like, so I have this one project for, yeah, this week's basically just gonna be a lot of, has been just a lot of me streaming my homework so I can actually finish my homework. Sorry about that. There will be more original art coming eventually. Um, but yeah, so I've had, anyway, so I have like another project on, what is it? On Friday where I need to like organize like a zine, of like the park I was drawing for one of my classes. So I need to like figure out the layout and all that, and I also need to like obviously kind of make it so that it's printable, because we're going like straight to the design center on Friday. So I think we're just gonna spend like our 5 hours of class there, which will be fun. But I haven't finished that part yet. And I also haven't finished the poster for that class, but I think I can do that, like, I don't know, some other time. Because I think the thing that's most pressing for that class is definitely the fact that I don't have, like, a printable version of my, like, idea. But yeah. Also, hold on. I swear I'm trying to read the chat. It's just, like, I'm lazy. Lecture about the meaning of life. Tragic. But yeah, that's kind of how my day's been going. My week's been going, actually. Oh my god, I genuinely need to like fix my sleep schedule, because this is not a sleigh. This is very not fun. And yet I still stream at 4 a.m. because I get motivation around this time to like draw. So, it's like you know how you're like, you know how it's like, oh, like if I don't finish this item I can't go to sleep because I'll just be thinking about it. That's how I feel about like drawing, like about like 90% of the time. So like I always end up having to draw like 1 or 2 things like a day, or else I will like crash the fuck out. Ooh, communication tech. Interesting. Oh, I was supposed to be in communication design as my major, but I decided I hated graphic design type stuff, and I also was really not willing to learn like coding. So, I changed my major to illustration instead. Anyways, it's a little hard to tell from the reference I have about like how the shirt clothes go. But we shall see. You know what I want to try out? I want to try out where are you? Let's try out the clothing brushes. I'm very curious about how this will look. I'm gonna have this one as like black, blind. Oop. Okay. Just say you want me dead. And then this one is white lines. And then I think if I just do it like this, ooh, funky. I don't think I like it, just based off of the way that I work. It's definitely not the lines that I'm looking for, but hey, it's, you gotta try everything once, I feel like this would definitely be very helpful for people who like don't have the energy to like draw all the frills, but I don't know if I personally enjoy it. Because I think it's actually really helpful, though. But I don't like how, like, consistent it is. I wish there was, like, a way to get it to be, like, more, like, scratchy in terms of line art. Wait, hold on. I feel like I'm, like, fucking up the lines right now. Like this? Is this how this works? Yeah, like, it works. Like, it's cute, but, don't know. Unsure. Of course, the guy who named radio would know how radios work. Yeah, probably. Anyways, I'm gonna get the color back. Okay, back to the regular drawing. We're going to draw frills the way I do it, because it's honestly easier for me to do it this way than it is to use that brush. But if I want to, like, draw, like, really simple lines, or, like, more, like, lines without texture, maybe that will be helpful, but future problem. Alright, have fun. Have a good night, I guess. Don't be like me, ever, in terms of sleep schedule. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna just... I love drawing frills because they're so, like, random. You can just kind of, like, fuck around and find out. Truly a peak type of thing to draw. Ah! Must be nice. Definitely could never relate to you. Yeah. One day, mark my words, I will get my sleep schedule to be before midnight. Honestly, I feel like there's a better chance at pigs flying than me doing that, but it's the thought that counts, you know? Like, maybe one day I will have a normal sleep schedule. No, the fuck I won't. But yeah. Anyways. Today's never gonna be that day. I don't think any of the upcoming days will ever be that day. Oh well. One day. Oh, I also need to ask my roommate if it's okay if my friend stays over for Thanksgiving. But I don't even know if I want to stay over for Thanksgiving. Like, if I want to go back. No, I don't really want to go back home either. So, oh well, we'll see. Thanksgiving's a while away, though. At least in America. I don't understand it, personally. I don't get why Thanksgiving's in November, but what am I gonna do about it? I also don't really know why you celebrate Thanksgiving. But I feel like that's more like a general statement. Anyways, when is the... Okay. I also need to figure out what day I need to go buy mooncakes for mid-autumn. I don't know if my roommate celebrates it, but whatever, it's fine. I mean, she probably does, because she's also Chinese, but, like, yeah, I need to get that in eventually, too. So no, I'm never gonna use up that stupid-ass coupon. I have this coupon for this hot pot place, but, like, I haven't been back, and it's like, oh, by the way, use it before, like, the end of the month, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm cooked. Because I don't have anybody to go to hot pot with, so I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I'm not gonna go and sit in a hot pot place by myself, you know? That's, like, really awkward. Anyways, Thanksgiving exists to prevent Mariah Carey from defrosting early. Sure, okay, that's a way to say it. Yeah, honestly, probably. But she defrosts early every year anyways. Like, it tries, and it fails every year, though. Like, Mariah Carey waits for no one. Anyways, I don't know if I like the lines that I'm doing. It's, like, okay, but I'm not sure if it's, like, as fun as I'd like it. Oh well, can't be too picky. I like how I give myself a streaming schedule, and yet I still pull up with, like, random ass stream times anyways. Ugh, I don't follow that stream schedule at all. Girl. Yeah, Mariah Carey does not wait for anyone. If she did, we would not have to need Thanksgiving to defrost, to prevent the defrostation. And yet every time we still do. Also, I feel like this bow is just at a really weird angle. Am I like crazy? Crazy? I had this crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room full of rats. Oh, fuck. Hello? Okay, right here. Yeah, I'm gonna fix the bow. I don't like how the bow's looking right now. Right now. I'm gonna just yoink that out of there. Alright, coolsies. We're gonna just put in the bow. Kind of. I don't know. I feel like the bow's like off center, and I don't really know how to fix it. Oh well. No one tells me how to do anything anyways. So what's new? Okay. Anyways, guess who has a 9 cat still? Me. Oh, no? No 9 cat today? Okay. Stupid ass ads. I don't know why they keep giving me ads. Oh my god. Holy shit. Here we go. Have your entertainment back. I don't even think I need the volume on. I can literally just have the cat there. Just like as like a background image situation. I don't know what the fuck you call it at this point. Anyways, I think, yeah, I feel like that feels better for me. Like in terms of how the bow placement is. Yeah, I feel like that's better. Slightly, not much, but slightly better. Anyways, so oh Jesus Christ, girl, why is your character so detailed? She's a VTuber, that's why. But girl, I don't think she watches the streams, so I mean it's also like 1 a.m. for her, so whatever. But like, girl, why is your avatar so detailed? Ah, kills me. Anyways, what'd you say? Hold on, can't read. It's the ADHD corner. Yeah, it is. Exactly. I know what you guys are. Half kidding. Actually, am I? Am I though? Not really. Yeah, feel free to request more ADHD bait. I can also do pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows for 10 hours. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to. Wait, actually, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put, PFU, UWR. I don't know why, okay, hold on, let me interact with this real quick. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Ah, here we go. Gorgeous. Cool. Oh, I did? Nice. Yippee. Slayed. Welcome to the stream, I guess. I keep forgetting that I have follower goals. Should I I'm just gonna make other new ones. I don't know what to do with them. In terms of goals. What the fuck? Why is my goal like this? Start new goal? Sure, what the hell? Okay. Yes. Start goal. What the fuck? Why is my... Okay, whatever. Good enough. Follower goal starting. I'm just adding it on because why not? What do the followers goals give y'all? I don't know. I have no idea. I just want to add the goals because they look cool. But yeah. Also gives me a slight feel of accomplishment. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. I love pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. This is so peak. This shit is my childhood. I don't know if you can tell from my character a little bit. But pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Definitely one of the things that may or may not have inspired my character. Girl, I was also so locked in to like Flufflepuff and Chrysalis's like love story question mark emoji. I don't know if that's the correct term for it. I was like actually like so locked in to like whatever they had going on. That shit I think was actually, wait, was that one of the first lesbian couples I've seen like in media? Okay, maybe it was. Maybe Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows was where I realized that lesbianism existed, and maybe it's a little random. But anyways, gotta love realizing things about yourself at really random times. But yeah, Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows. I ship those two so hard too. Like I know it's obviously like a fan made thing, but like girl, I was locked in to like whatever Flufflepuff and Chrysalis had going on. But yeah. Lesbianism via Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows. Truly how my life has become the way it has. Anyways. Anyways, we continue. And for some reason, my reaction wasn't like, girls can't kiss girls. Girls can't like you know, the girls. Anyways, that one. I was just like, yeah, fuck it, ship them. I feel like, okay, you know what? While we're in the weird little My Little Pony situation, anyways, I very briefly shipped Twilight and Flash Sentry until I realized, like, why the fuck would I want to ship them? Like, I was like, Flash Sentry was honestly so chopped. Full offense, by the way. Like, I don't like either his like pony design or his like Equestria Girls design. I was just like, this guy's fucking chopped, and I was like, why did I ship them? And I was like, oh right, because that's what like the show wanted me to think for a bit. And obviously as a child with not much going on in their head, I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll ship them. But like, holy shit, like I was like, ooh, Flash Sentry and Twilight, so cool. But like, no, ew, gross. I don't have a ship for Twilight. Like, I'm not like, I wasn't obviously like that into like the shipping within My Little Pony, but like, girl, why the fuck did I like briefly ship Flash Sentry and Twilight is absolutely beyond me. And I think that might have been one of the worst decisions in my life. I don't think I shipped any of the other characters. Oh no, I was I was really into like het ships at the time for some reason. I just didn't open my eyes to the possibilities of Yuri and Yaoi at that point in my life. Anyways, so I shipped, I think it was like Fluttercord, so like Fluttershy and Discord, which I feel like was also a very popular one in the fandom. Which I found out about that later. Like what was popular in the fandom and stuff. Like I was very not so engaged within like fandoms at the time. What the fuck? Why is this white? Hello? Okay, crazy. But yeah, like I I shipped that, and I also shipped, I think it was whatchamacallit, cheese sandwich and Pinky, which I believe they ended up as canon at the end of the show, but I don't remember. But yeah, and then I was like, what other characters did I didn't really ship anybody else. I think I liked Rainbow Dash and Applejack together, but I don't know if I like actually ended up shipping them per se. But yeah, that's my weird little My Little Pony existence. But I know for a fact that I was like, oh my god, Flufflepuff and Chrysalis. Like, I know damn well Flufflepuff is like a fan-made character, but I was like, oh my god, they look so cute together. Anyways, that's how my life's going. Yes, you are. You're being dragged back into My Little Pony Friendship is Magic against your will. Ha 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 ha. Being fluffy and unicorns dancing on rainbows. I hope you know, like, this song was like in my head like all the time back then. Like, I would be like doing my like homework, and I would like mentally, my brain was just like pink fluffy unicorn. I was like, ugh. Anyways, I think I converted a couple of my friends into liking the song as well. I don't know how they are feeling now. Haven't talked to them in a while, but you know. But yeah. And then I also had this one friend who wanted to go to BronyCon back then. I don't know if it was serious, like they actually wanted to go to BronyCon or not. But they said they did. Anyways, and then we like, it was weird. It was a weird time in my life. And I didn't know that conventions were like even a thing back then. So that was like my first experience of like conventions existing. They didn't end up going to BronyCon though, so that was whatever. Probably because they were in like 6th grade. But you know, we were all in 6th grade. They wanted to go to BronyCon, and we were very much in Canada. And I don't know where BronyCon is, but I know for a fact that it will not be in Canada. Oh no, the sleeve is way too high. But yeah. And then we also had this like argument, I think, like me and my friends, we had this like little argument over like if like some of us should be considered Pegasisters. But like we didn't like that term, so we just called ourselves bronies anyways. Very strange life decisions on my end. And honestly, and then we also had like a YouTube channel, like me and this other girl. We shared this YouTube channel at the time, and we would just post like pony art on there. She got really popular on her channel though, and then she ended up deleting it. Anyways, but I was like, I think because she drew like more in like the My Little Pony art style. She said she doesn't use bases, but like I can't lie, she totally did use bases. Like I'm like 100% sure that girl was like using bases and tracing over them, and just like lying to us about it. Cause she was like, oh no, I don't use bases for this drawing. Girl, you can, no, we both know you did not have the skills back then. Anyways, like genuinely, like cause she was also in my art class, so I was like, I know like how her art looked, and I was like, girl, you are not drawing these ponies from scratch. Just admit that you're using a base. And that was also my first introduction to digital art, actually, using Medibank Paint Pro on my iPad. So thank you for that one thing. No, actually, yeah, we had a shared YouTube channel. She was obviously much more popular than I was because of her art skills at the time, which I'm still 99% sure is deviant art bases. Because she didn't post anything before then. Like, she's like never showed like any like, anyways, it was a whole thing. And then she also like we also had like a bunch of like My Little Pony like YouTube friends at the time because of like the channels and stuff. It was so weird. Because I also because she owned the shared channel we had, so she ended up deleting it anyways. So I don't know where those characters are. I don't think I have my old My Little Pony art though, so that sucks. But yeah, I got very odd experiences with the My Little Pony fandom. And she also did like song covers at the time on YouTube as well. So basically she had like pony art and also like theater covers. It was an interesting combination. But you know, that was just part of my life for some reason during that period of time. Unicorns dancing on rainbows. Big fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Wait, so if I do it this way, ooh, cool, okay. Wait, I wanna, this is a good idea. Oh, you can get braids like this. I don't like that though. It's like more like, less of like a hair braid and more like a braided like ribbon type of situation. Alright, I'm gonna just do, is that right? I don't feel like drawing the lace today. So we're just gonna, can I do that? I don't really know how this brush works, hold on. But does that feels like so detailed compared to like everything else, hold on. Let me just like yoink that and I'm gonna just change the color. No, fuck it. Alright. I love the little ADHD corner. It's giving me joy. Yeah, I don't like it. You know what? We're just not gonna, I don't feel like adding that detail in. Yeah, I'm just not the vibe today. Anyways, yeah. That's My Little Pony experience. Hahaha, My Little Pony. Okay. Back to the drawing, which is what y'all are here for. Definitely not my pony stories. I'm curious, actually. Hold on. Ah, stop. Sorry. Physically, I'm here. Mentally, I'm singing Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows in my head. How do I do this? Why? Oh, fuck off. If I do that. Okay, I don't really know how this enclose and fill tool works. So I'm just gonna enclose and fill the whole thing again. Really? Okay, cool, appreciate it. Good to know how my liner is dog shit. Really appreciated that. CSP. Just gonna see if there's any like big gaps in the liner and then I just gotta like patch them up. Oh. Unicorns dancing on rainbows. Fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Okay, anyways. And what if I try like lasso filling? I'm trying to get lasso filled like just certain sections, but I don't think it's like working. Am I crazy? Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room full of rats. The rats made me crazy. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I don't know how the fuck this tool works. So we're just gonna bloop that in. And then we're just gonna oh, no. Deselect that. Refer to all layers. Let's go you and you. Just delete that. Alright, cool. Honestly, it's prepped for rendering now, so that's good. Nope. Pencil. Pen. Tool. Let's just fix this real quick. Zoom out, zoom in. H. Lock this. Yes, yes, unicorns lore. But since the account's like you can't find it anyways, I might as well like just share the names of it. So basically my OC was Rainbow Lily and hers was called Sky Song. So we had like our shared YouTube channel was called like Rainbow Lily and Sky Song Studios or some shit. Anyways, yeah, and it was strange, but I had to like change my. That was also the first time when I made like a YouTube channel on my own and it wasn't like connected to my parents' like accounts and stuff. Cause my parents like they had like a Gmail, but I didn't have a Gmail during that time. So I obviously like usually would have had to use my parents' stuff for everything. So yes, I did have like old YouTube uploads back from like when I was in 3rd grade onto YouTube because it was like the cool thing to do at the time. But you know, I did it all on my parents' account, and then I realized like, oh my god, like I realized like a couple of years ago that like I never deleted those videos, and my parents didn't delete those videos because my friends were like they found it like a couple of my friends from high school, they found like the YouTube channel that I used to use way back in like third grade, and they were like, hey, like this is yours, right? And I'm like, oh shit. And then I was like, I'm gonna delete that because my mom also used, like, my mom didn't use YouTube at the time, but now she uses it for, like, to promote her business and stuff. And I was like, that's not a good look for her, right? If she has, like, random videos of, like, this child trying to figure out how, like a magic kit works. So I logged into her, like, I just, like, went to her office and I like logged myself, like I deleted all those videos from the internet because I was like, oh shit, that would not be fun if you know it poses a problem later. And on that account I also made like gotcha videos as well, because I mean since we're doing a lore dump anyways I might as well share. I also used to make like gotcha videos because of course I made gotcha videos, like look at me, of course I would have. Anyways, so I made like gotcha videos on that account as well. In case you were wondering, of course I was like pulling up with like the cliche bullshit, like the hated child was the lost hybrid princess after all, like that trope in gotcha. Anyways, so I posted that on my mom's account and I was like, oh shit, yeah, I gotta delete that because my friends found it because of the fucking gotcha videos. So like maybe I wasn't the problem, and maybe their addiction to gotcha was. Okay, nobody was actually addicted to gotcha, they just were searching it because they knew that I had a gotcha account at one point in my life. So that was fun. That was very fun. And my mom thankfully wasn't at the, like, in her, like, office at the time when I deleted those, so she didn't, like, watch me just, like, go into the room and then just, like, delete a bunch of videos from her account. But yeah, and then I ended up, and then I was like, okay. Oh, right. The reason why they found it is because I was making, like, other YouTube videos at the time in, like, the gotcha sphere of the internet. Because me and my friend, we were like, oh, we should just, like, make a bunch of, like, gotcha videos. Or, like, at least, like, draw a bunch of gotcha characters and stuff. Like, join a bunch of, like, art challenges on YouTube. Because I don't fucking know when that happened. But apparently that was a thing back then. Anyways, so I worked on, so I did like a couple like drawings of like people's gotcha characters and stuff on YouTube, and I posted them, and then my other friends, they found the old accounts, but it's fine because I found also all of their old YouTube accounts, so it's like, you know, we're all even now. But it was so weird, dude. It was actually like so weird of an experience, I can't lie. But yeah, don't actually I should probably check this. That'd be fun. I don't, let me check. Do I have my old, like, videos? I think most of my old videos are still on YouTube, yes. All my weird, like, gotcha contest entry videos are, like, on YouTube still. Anyways, so we're gonna ignore those, though, for my own sanity. But that was, yeah, so, yeah, anyways, I reminded my friend that it existed as well, recently, or not recently, like, maybe, like, last year, about the account, because I was in call with them, and sometimes I just, like, annoying them, so I would pull up with, like, a bunch of their old videos, and I'd be like, hey, girly, guess what I just found? But it's also not that I just found it, it's that I have, like, I subscribe to their old accounts so that, like, they can't run from it, even though they don't remember the passwords to it, so they can't delete some stuff. But one of her accounts she can access, so she did end up deleting a bunch of videos, because she had, like, this Totodeku, like, fan art at the time, and I was making fun of her for it, obviously, because that's what good friends do. Anyway, so she ended up deleting that, sadly, but it's fine. I have her old Animal Jam roleplays as well. I have the accounts, and she doesn't know the password to those ones, because it used to be like her sister and her made it, and now she has no access to it, and neither does her sister because neither of them can remember the passwords from like when they were like 8. So now those poor accounts are just like permanently online, and every so often if I'm feeling a little bored and want to bother people, I just gotta copy the link of some of the videos and just send it over to them. But yeah, anyways, that was fun. Oh, Fumi is she's like one of my okay, she rated my channel like a while ago, and now I just I follow her on Twitch. But yeah, she's also the one who gave me the VGen code, so that's also fun. But she is just a VTuber. She mostly does gaming content, but every so often she does do like some art content as well. Like she does draw and stuff, but mostly gaming on her end. But yeah, she's pretty entertaining, honestly. But yeah, so I'm just, because we decided to do an art trade on Discord because we were like both kind of bored. So yeah, that's what this is for. And this is her little VTuber persona, which I think is pretty cute. But yeah, what is this? Eternal torment? For what? Like, why am I getting tormented? Who's getting tormented? Me? Probably me. Oh, or is it like the Pink Fluffy Unicorn song that's tormenting you at the moment? I don't. Ah, shit, I forgot. She has like bows on her dress. Ah, that's gonna hit. Ah, sorry. That's not annoying at all. Pink Fluffy Unicorn dancing on rainbows. Okay, I'm gonna draw in the bow. Fuck. Forgot. I forgot the rainbow. No. Ah! I don't know. Not the rainbow. That's definitely not the word I was looking for. I am being Pink Fluffy Unicorn pilled right now. Dancing on rainbows. Pink Fluffy Unicorn dancing on rainbows. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Anyways, but yeah. Anyways, feel free to ask me about more of my random ass fandom bullshit, because I don't know, I get into a lot of I have a lot of random interests throughout my life, and I embrace cringe, sadly. But yeah. My digital footprint, I feel like it's actually like horrendous. Like, if anybody, like, if like, I apply for a job one day, which I'm supposed to do, apparently, and that's apparently what, like, normal humans do, in their life, I'm going to have such a hard time if they find any of, like, my social medias, because, well, I don't do anything problematic on them, I'm just, like, really fucking annoying. So, you know, I may potentially be cooked if I have to look for a job in the future, which I will have to. That'll be fun. Old YouTube channel. Yeah, pretty much. But like, they don't have access to it anymore. Like, I actively post, like, bullshit. They don't actively post bullshit anymore, like, which is the difference here, you know? The difference between me and them. I'm still crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. Anyways, a little strange as a human. Yeah, I get, like, sometimes I have this one friend, and every so often, like, she sees, she follows my Twitter, right? And so sometimes she would just post things, like, she would be like, hey, girly, what the fuck? Like, what prompted you to say this, you know? Literally nothing ever prompts me to say stuff, and yet I still do. So, the fuck? Am I crazy? The fuck? Anyways, And she's like, hey girl, why are you like literally like insane sometimes on like Twitter? And I'm like, it's not that bad. But then I realized, no, it probably is a little bad. The random bullshit I say on there. Let me see what her previous message about it was. Oh yes. So I was okay, so I was talking about okay. So I ordered Uber for like food the other day, right? And like normal people, I was obviously, while I was waiting for my Uber, like food, like Uber Eats to arrive, I was watching videos. But then I ended up forgetting that my Uber was like coming, until like they called me. And the video I was watching was the Littlest Pet Shop JFK assassination video. And I tweeted about it being like, was watching the JFK, Littlest Pet Shop video and I forgot my Uber was here. And she was like, why the fuck are you like this? I think it's a perfectly normal thing to watch. Also, it's honestly pretty well made. Like, it's entertaining. Like, the entertainment factor is there. So, like, you know what? Like, it's a job well done in my books. But apparently it's not normal to be watching JFK assassination, Littlest Pet Shop content. The more you know, I guess. The more you know. But yes, so stuff like that when I tweet a lot, which may or may not, definitely may not be a good thing when I look for jobs one day. In the future, probably like soon. But yeah, so that's a great. Gotta love being on the internet sometimes. I love just being a creature on the internet. Gives me joy. Oopsies. Fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorn. Ooh, what's impasto? Ooh, tea. Wait. I don't like that. I'm gonna just turn it up a little bit more. Let's do color stretch. It's gonna color stretch a little bit more. I just wanna adjust this. See, so you notice how I use the Unicorns 101 name on every fucking account? I also do it for my art. And if I am to look for a job in the future, it will most likely be as like an illustrator of some sort, which may or may not mean that they will have to see the tweets. Like, I could delete them, but like why would I? You know, it's like just like a part of me, a part of my bullshit. Not professional, but you know. Maybe I'll rebrand myself one day, at least like in the real world. So the Unicorns on 101 bullshit is just for online. But I'm lazy and I haven't done that yet. So we shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna have a hell of a time looking for a job. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked, chat. I'm so cooked. It's fine. This job market isn't for anyone anyways. We're all cooked. I'm definitely not coping. Hashtag cope. Yep, definitely not coping. Yeah. Anyways. My future is secured. In the wrong way. But yeah, anyways. Oopsies. Anyways, kids, don't use the same name on every platform, because people will find you. Lol. I would like delete stuff from the internet, but like, I don't know. I like having an archive of like what I've done in my life. Oh well. Dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. What the fuck? Am I crazy? No, JJ. Why you no blend? Okay, there we go. Success. Wahoo! Oh, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. I think I like crashed out if I had well, it's fine. I have like no hope in the job, like to get a job anytime soon anyways. I'm cooked. No one's gonna hire me, so it's fine. I will just draw on the internet. But oh well, we'll see. We'll see how life turns out eventually one day. Also, I think it's because my priorities are a little scuffed, in the sense that just drawing for shits and giggles is my like #1 priority in life, and then I have like basically nothing else. Like I don't really care for much, so yeah, that'll be fun. Fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows, pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbows. Also, I did try out the Procreate update today during class. It was honestly okay. So I like the digital brushes and like the cartoon section of the new brush packs, but I'm not too big on like the watercolor section because I'm not really into it. But you know, definitely not into like the watercolor section of the new Procreate brush packs, or like the painting ones, because well, I mean, for me, obviously, in my opinion, if you're gonna do just like painting anyways, you might as well just do it traditionally instead of like digitally, because I don't like the way that digital painting turns out. But obviously, like, not everybody has means to buy way too much paint and set all that bullshit up. But yeah, so I'm not too big on the new Procreate like paintbrushes in the brush packs, but I do really enjoy the cartoon ones. I feel like they're cool. Like I like the textures, and there's also this one brush, right? So I get a lot of my brushes on Procreate from like I use the Jinx Sketch Basics pack a lot, which is like free on the internet, I think, somewhere. I don't know. My friend sent it to me at one point. Anyways, and that one I really like the way it like. My favorite brush on there was the whatchamacallit? What was the brush name? I'm like, I feel like Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows is like drilling itself into my brain. It's the flat square brush, I think it was. And that one, honestly, it works so well. I love that brush. But, you know, I like the texture that it has, but it doesn't, like, work a lot with some of my drawings, because a lot of them, they're very, like, graphic. But thankfully, they got, like, in, like, the new Procreate brushes, they have, like, one that's pretty similar to how it works, to, like, the Jinx Sketch one, except it's, like, flat colors, instead of like the texture. So I'm pretty happy about that one. I've tried it out today, and I also like the what do you call them, like you know the brushes that like go like there's like you draw one line and you actually like draw like 5 like parallel lines like this, but you know it follows your brush. That one's also really nice. It's very good for like adding onto your line art and stuff, in my opinion. But yeah. Okay, see, I like drawing on Procreate and I like sharing it, but like it doesn't work with the way that I'm streaming on OBS, because for some reason OBS just like refuses to color grade like Pink Fluffy Unicorns Dancing on Rainbows, get out of my head. It like basically refuses to like color grade my iPad screen properly, so all the colors are like hella whack, and I feel like it's just annoying. And also my iPad like burns to death every time I do that. So, you know, many issues here. Anyways, so I might end the stream soon. I'm just gonna put in the base colors for all this, because it is 5:01 a.m. for me right now. But yeah, just letting y'all know ahead of time about that, cause I think it'd be good to know when I end stream. But yeah, I won't finish this today on stream at the very least. I might finish it like today, but I might do it like on my own time, and I'll just post the finished one onto Discord, Instagram, or not Instagram, fuck Instagram. Sorry. Discord and like Twitter and RedNote, but I don't think any of y'all use RedNote, so I don't think it matters too much in that case. But yeah, that's gonna be how that's gonna work. Hello? The fuck, am I crazy? Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go fix that color. I feel like it's too bright. I don't like how bright that was. But I also like, okay, it'll work for like other things. I will try out different styles of like drawing and stuff with these brushes later. But yeah. So I'll finish this probably today, maybe, most likely, assuming that I don't get too distracted with my homework, that I definitely also have to do. But if not, I will try to complete this today sometime. I don't know when I will be conscious, aka wake up. So I guess we'll see on that end. But yeah. I'm just gonna finish up the base colors, because God forbid I don't know how to color, the fuck? What do you want from me, dude? Anyways. I don't know how to color. I'm not making it like too, tight, in terms of the way I'm coloring it right now, because I don't care. Truthfully. I decided this is probably a slightly better color, but it might be too dark. Am I crazy? Anyways, so just gonna keep coloring. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. I don't know why. No, see, I have Instagram. I do post on there, but I have like a weird, like I have like more of like a post. You know what? I should fix it. I need to post a lot of my art that I finished, because at one point I had like a period where I just didn't draw that much, so I would only post like once a week, and I would have like a bunch of drawings stored up for if I like ever like burn out. But now since I do like stream and like I post a lot more, I feel like it'd be like, what the fuck is going on here? Why? What the fuck is this section? What? Why? Okay, sure, what the fuck? No, what the hell's going on here? So anyways, so now that, since I draw a lot more, I might as well just like post it online whenever I'm finished drawing it. But before I didn't do that because of, my lack of motivation and the fact that I would sometimes just disappear from like drawing for like a month. So yeah, I think I'll post all my drawings that I have in my little reserve at the moment, in the coming days on Instagram, but you know, future problem for future me, because I don't care right now. Instagram is very much not my problem at the moment. But yeah, I'll try to post all my Instagram shit eventually, because like the first place I post whenever I finish a drawing is Discord, various servers, because I don't know, I prefer using Discord because I get like, you can kind of get like immediate feedback from people on there compared to like a lot of other sites, like platforms. Well, obviously like Twitch is probably the fastest because you're, you know, drawing while streaming, so you know, the chat gives the fastest feedback and stuff of like what they like, what they don't like, or just random bullshit. Obviously, like the rat army yesterday, I don't know what happened, but not gonna question it too much. But yeah, I find that Instagram, it's, I don't know, I don't get that much engagement on my posts, so it's like fine in my opinion, but you know. COD lobby. There is a delay, but it's like fast enough, you know? Like it doesn't matter how fast, but like it's faster than like posting it onto Twitter and just hoping that someone might see it one day and maybe like reply to it. You know, like Twitter's pretty fast, sometimes depending on like how many followers or engagements you have, but like a lot of the time it's like people just like ignore things that just come up, like go past their TL. And same with like Discord, like if people aren't like looking at the channels, then like you're not gonna get any feedback or any like information. But like with Twitch, since you're basically trapped with me at the moment, as long as there is viewers, you might get like feedback while you're working. So, you know, it's like, oh, this looks good, this looks bad, or maybe just like random comments. Either way, it's like much better than throwing your art into the abyss called social media. But yeah, that's my personal opinion on like a lot of like art and stuff, but like platforms and stuff for like art. But then again, I don't know how to market myself, so you know, my fault, I guess. I'm also really inconsistent with the way I draw sometimes, so that also makes it really hard to like curate like a kind of like a nice looking feed on like any platform, because everything's just fucked. I also yap too much on Twitter, so that's my fault. Hello, you're here. You're green. Lag? Wait, am I frozen? If my avatar's frozen, it may or may not be because my camera's just not tracking me. Yippee! But anyways, we just continue to draw. Unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. This is my life. This is how I function. You know what's a great way to get yourself to start working? If you stream whatever you're working on, and then have like on a Discord voice call or something, like if you're doing like random homework and stuff, and then you just play Nightcore, and then you have to like pretend that you're in a classroom, and like if you don't finish your like, well, one, there's going to be somebody behind you, in like you're gonna think that there's gonna be somebody like watching you while you're working, and then because you're streaming, right? And then also that because you're playing Nightcore, if you don't finish it in time, your computer will suddenly start blasting it everywhere, and everyone in your non-existent class will hear your Nightcore playing, and stare at you. Anyways, great motivation to finish your work, because it's scary, and I've definitely totally not experienced that before in my life. But yeah. So, you know, Nightcore. It's also like pretty like, I don't know, for me it's like very nostalgic for me, like the songs. So it's like more like whatever, I just like listen to it in the background and I don't pay attention to it. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows, though, this motherfucker may be like nostalgic, but it's like drilling into my brain. It's so stupidly addicting, this fucking unicorn song. Like, I'm actually gonna like kill myself. Like, why pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows? Why must you forsake me like this? Don't answer that. But you know. Unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Anyways, this is pretty decent for base colors, right? I'm also gonna, hold on, let me just layer, add correction layer, and then let's just do a curve. Alright, we're gonna just edit the drawing a little bit. Oh jeez, that's horrific. I feel like it's a little too light right now in terms of like all the color. Oops, shit, my bad. Wait, hold on. Why? Why do you hate me? I don't know. I feel like I like this version, but I don't know if I don't know if the values are like decent. Let's just okay. You know what? The values are okay. Let's just go with that. Anyways, that's going to be end of today's stream because it's 5:12 a.m. for me. Yeah, it's Nightcore, and you put an anime girl over it, obviously, and with the one with Angel with the shotgun, is obviously it has to be that one with the girl with the angel in like wing in the background on like the wall. Anyways, so I'm gonna go now. I will see y'all next stream whenever it is. Guaranteed stream at like Friday, like 9 p.m. EST. Unguaranteed stream every other time. All right, good night. Bye bye.